This is my Volkswagen Transporter. I've had him for 2 years and I've lovingly named him Lucky. I bought him as a crash damaged panel van, and over the last 9 months I've done some serious interior upgrades. First of all, I pulled up all the old ply lining to reveal some horrible gunk all over the floor. Then I added strengthening brackets so that I could add seats into the back. I cut huge holes in the side so that I could add some windows, even if on my first attempt they did leak a little bit. And then I sound deadened, insulated and carpet lined the entire back of the van. And now with all that done, it's finally time to move on to the next step. So guys, welcome to,
well, my woodwork shop for some reason. I've gone from van to woodwork. So this is the old floor from my van. I mean, look at the state of it. It's absolutely beaten alive. And I don't really want to put this back in. So I needed to make a fresh one. I bought a piece of plywood from Homebase and cut it out myself using this as a template. And this is the tool I used. It's called a router. It's got a little cutting bit on the end there and a bearing. So all you have to do is clamp your old bit of wood to the new bit of wood and then run around the edge of it and it cuts it out for you. So with that said, obviously I still have this part of the floor to cut out. Already done that half, which is a mirror image of that half. Not a mirror, but you know, it's the same. And then this one has got to be cut out of that piece over there. Now, I don't know if the way I'm going to do this is going to be the best way to do it, because really I should cut that piece sort of to the width of this piece and then go around the edge, but I don't really have, I think there's a jigsaw in there somewhere, but these are my tools, So I'm just going to send it. Also, I don't have any clamps, so my plan is to just sort of screw the bits of wood together. Once they're lined up and screwed together, they can't go anywhere anyway. So, but if you have clamps, use clamps. Right, so I've cleaned the van, spent about 6 hours doing it in total, I think. So it's time to get the floor in and to put all the battens that I've cut out in as well. So let's do that now. All of my floor mounts have fit through the floor now. The floor fits nice and flat. It's all on the battens. This side is good. So as you can see, the floor fits absolutely perfectly. So now that that's all laid out, it's all in place. Now I've got to pull it all up again. I've got to do a load of other stuff.
guys, welcome back. It's been about 6 weeks since we spoke about the floor, and this is actually the last day of this massive heat wave the UK's had, and it was supposed to be dry today. Instead, the moment I got everything out, poured down with rain. So we're under a gazebo, probably going to hear a load of rain noise, but deal with it. So the last time I saw you, I was gluing these boards down. They are well and truly set. They're not moving. They're not moving. I've also done all the carpet in and everything else. I can't show you too much because there's other things that have been done that you haven't seen yet. But yeah, so we need to do the floor. Now, getting the wood panels onto the floor and screwing them down, I don't really have a game plan for other than lay them down and screw them in. But to go underneath the floor, I have this, which is like a foam thermal thing with some silver foil on it, which I've already pre-cut to the shape. So this should be dead easy. Yes guys, that's right, 4 weeks it's taken me to screw this floor down, but it's finally screwed down. So I've got a little something else to do now though. My old side step is looking disgusting. Not only that, it's a shallow one, so it's not designed to go over the flooring, which is where this comes in, which is a nice deep side step, so it should be able to take the flooring underneath it and it should lay down quite nice. However, on the old step, this corner doesn't have, it's just a corner just to go round the rubber seal on the edge of the door. On this one, however, it has like a little point on it, which doesn't seem to fit. All I'm going to do is break out the Dremel and get rid of that little notchy thing, but maybe it's for a T6 and it's not a T5, I don't know, but it shouldn't be there. And there we go, simple as that. I've just taken that notch off the edge. It's a closer resemblance to this one now. If it needs a little bit more off, I'll take a little bit more off when I go to install it. However, the step itself locates with all these little white clips all the way around that sort of correlate to all the places in the van. They also locate with a little notch here on the end, which is supposed to go sort of in here. But I'm pretty sure what I need to do is cut this wood away to expose that location point. So the problem is I don't have any wood cutting bits for the Dremel, so I'm going to have to use a metal cutting bit that's not big enough and just snap it. But you got to do what you got to do. Look at that, a step that fits and no one's going to trip up on it when they get in and out the van. Perfect. Right, let's pull this off and start doing the flooring. So this is the flooring that I've chosen. It's sort of like a laminate effect. It's only 2mm thick and it's self-adhesive. I bought 4 boxes of this because that's apparently enough to do the whole van. I've never worked with this stuff before. People say it's very easy to lay in houses, but this is a van, so I don't know how I'm going to get on with the edges. But I think I'm going to start by laying at the join between the 2 pieces of wood and working my way outwards. And I'll do the small section first, and then the bigger section after, so I'm not working myself into a corner. So yeah, let's have a go. Fingers crossed it goes well. If not, who knows? Okay, so that's the first box of the laminate planks laid down. It doesn't look like a lot, if I'm honest. I'm not quite sure that 4 boxes is going to be enough. I might need to go back and get a 5th. But this stuff is amazing. It's cut so easily. You can just see around the edge there. I did that almost freehand. I've got that little indent there to do, and then this little patch here, and then yeah, that's that side of the van done, and I'll move on to this side. But loving it. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to get it down, and then we'll talk at the end. Let's crack on. And that's it, guys. The wood floor is done. Now I'll just lay in these stick-on panels. Has taken me virtually all day. The outcome is incredible. The only bits I didn't show you, I dremeled around my anchoring points, each of those, just to clean up the edges. And I fitted my step. And I did it all with 4 boxes with 1 sheet left. So, pretty successful if you ask me. And there we go, guys, with the seats back in, the floor down, really starting to come together now. Just one thing left to do, and it's coming in the next video. If you enjoyed it, please comment, subscribe, do what you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.